After all the drama about NVIDIA making 8GB cards, not sending any 8GB cards to reviewer, backlashes from YouTuber, accusation like controlling reviews, still NVIDIA rocking the market. So let's dive into it.
AI.
According to the Amazon US, in June alone, the GeForce RTX 5070 became the best-selling GPU with over 5,450 units sold. If we talk about the specs, 6,144 CUDA cores, 12GB of GDDR7 memory and 250-watt TGP. With those specs, this is the best mid-tier GPU out there. Literally no competition. The official MSRP of the card is $549, but in Amazon the card is selling around $600 to $700. But it does not stop there. RTX 5060 Ti, RTX 5070 Ti took the second and the third place, selling over 4,950 and 4,400 units respectively. When I say 5050 Ti, I means 16GB, not the 8GB one. At MSRP $429, you are getting 4,608 CUDA core, 16GB of GDDR7 memory, 180-watt total TGP. But in the Amazon, this card is selling for $450 to $500. On the other hand, for extra $200, you are getting 5070 Ti with extra 4GB of VRAM and more cores. But if you can wait for 6 months, I would recommend to buy the 5070 Ti Super that is coming out in January. Before we go further, please subscribe. 90% of you are not subscribed. Now, if we round up in total, 14,000 RTX 50 series card was sold in just 1 month. It is clear that mid-range RTX 50 GPU are hitting the sweet spot for the gamers. Better performance, good value, and finally better stock availability. On the other hand, AMD's side, the RX 9070 XT did decent, selling about 3,800 units, making it AMD's top card. If we talk about the specs, it is built on Navi 48, GPU clock 2,400 to 2,970 MHz, memory clock of 2,518 MHz with the VRAM of 16GB GDDR6. The MSRP of the card is $600, but Amazon and Newegg, this is selling around $700. So AMD was way behind NVIDIA's number. And interestingly, the non-XT version of the RX 9070 didn't perform well. Its $549 price tag did not sit well with the buyers and the stock was also limited. Another shout out to the RTX 3060 is still holding strong, selling nearly 3,750 units even in 2025. That shows how much people still trust the card. NVIDIA also had success with the other models. RTX 5060 sold around 2,950 units, RTX 5080 sold around 2,450, even though its price much higher than the MSRP. AMD on the other hand has no real competition for the RTX 5080, especially in the high-end 1000 plus segment. So let's break it down the market share. In total, NVIDIA shipped over 31,200 units, making up over 70% of the GPU market share in June. AMD shipped around 12,200 units or 27.5%, and Intel is barely hanging in there with just 400 units sold. Revenue-wise, NVIDIA made $18.7 million while AMD earned about $4.88 million. That's a huge gap. NVIDIA revenue share is now at 78.6%, showing just how strong their grip is on the market. Honestly, I'm not surprised to see the RTX 5070 crushing the market. It offers solid performance without breaking your wallet. But I do think AMD could have done better with the RX 9070 pricing. If they want to win back the games, they need to match performance and value. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment. That's it for today. See you in the next one.